It's good, Chill Town. So this is the question I have for you all, man. Have we seen a combination of players face off in the NBA Finals that are more skilled than when we saw Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant face off against each other in the NBA Finals? Have you seen a more skilled matchup against each other? Because I was just sitting here thinking about how, KD and Kyrie, man, just so skilled of a duo. Because I seen Kyrie do the stream about how he was talking about how him and KD was so skilled of a duo, and I'm just like, man, they played. It's crazy how they played against each other in the finals. So if we know how skilled of a duo they are, I feel as though we don't talk about enough how it's crazy that we saw them playing against each other in the NBA Finals, and they both average around 30. So I'm just saying it's crazy we never seen nothing like that. Somebody said Curry and LeBron. I'm not here to say that this is the end all be all. So if you have other dudes that y'all think are more skilled, then we can definitely discuss those. But it's crazy because, if we talk about Curry and LeBron, okay, let's cool, let's do that. But I hear Kyrie and KD get brought up more in the most skilled conversations though. You see what I'm saying? More than I hear Steph and Bron get brought up. Now I'm not trying to, force your opinion or none of that. I'm just saying, are we gonna say that? Are we saying Curry and Bron are more skilled than KD and Kyrie? Are we? So, this is the questions that we are these are questions we got to dive into when it comes down to the NBA, man. I like to really talk about what's below the surface, man. And even though the Cavs kind of lost in a gentleman's sweep, I feel as though with the footage, we can always go back and look at the footage and see just how amazing it was. And really everybody, because Stephen Brown played amazing as well. So we had that much talent on the court. Yo,
hello.
yo.
Yo, so I think that Kyrie and Durant definitely were a skill duo 100%. But I want to talk about what you said. You said that you hear Kevin Durant and Kyrie brought up in a more skilled player conversation, right?
Yeah, anytime I hear people start to name the most skilled players they seen or of all time, I hear Kyrie and KD's names get brought up more in those type of conversations than I hear Steph and Bron.
Right, but I feel like I gotta disagree with that because we hear LeBron and Kyrie brought up, or not Kyrie, Curry brought up in top 10 players ever conversation more than Kevin Durant and Kyrie. Now, I'm not saying that they're not bad players. They're 100% great players. I think Kevin Durant's one of the best pure scorers in the world or ever, and Kyrie's one of the best handlers ever. But I don't think that they were all around the best duo when there's Curry and LeBron, who were also on the court at the same time that these matchups happened. And they were like the main stars. You could give an argument for Kevin Durant being one of the main stars, but I feel like Curry and LeBron were one of the main people that they were focusing on in this final that you are showing even.
Well, I see what you're saying about the top 10 all time, but I feel as though being top 10 all time is different from being from being one of the most skilled though. So I feel as though you can be more skilled than somebody, but they can be ranked higher than you all the time. So I just was simply asking about the skill set because we talk about half court scoring, skill set, post game footwork, clutch shooting. When you talk about who is the main dudes, I feel as though KD was more so the main focus. Well, you can say Steph was the main focus, like as far as the defense or whatever. But KD, I feel as though he shined over Steph in that finals. And Kyrie was still balling out. I mean, he didn't average as much as LeBron, but he had the biggest game for the Cavs in that series, though.
100%.
So I'm just like, you know,
So I feel like
it's
if you
cool.
would have put, instead of Kyrie, you would have put LeBron, I could definitely agree with it more.
So you think LeBron more skilled than Kyrie? See, that's what I'm
That's,
saying. No,
yeah,
that's
what do you mean? So what do you mean skilled as in
hey, I'm just saying skill.
general?
I'm not trying to create no definition. Like we know what the definition of skilled is, man. I'm just saying.
So definition is subjective. So my definition is all around who can be the best player with the rock and put up the most points,
With the
get the
rock,
most, huh?
with the rock.
Yeah, who's the best player with the rock? Who has the best
Ooh,
playmaking? Who has
hold
the
on, hold
best
on, hold on, hold on, hold
passing?
on.
Points?
Oh my goodness, hold on. With the rock, right? Hold on
Mm-hmm.
to that. Hold on to that thought.
Holding.
Oh my gosh, it's over for him. All right, so when you say with the rock, right? I want to show everybody this in the chat, including you on the panel.
Sure.
With the rock in his hands. So when you say with the ball in his hands, right? LeBron James has already said specifically that Kyrie Irving is the best player of all time that we ever seen with the ball in his hands because it says it right there because that's what the dude said on Instagram that LeBron James said ever. He quoted it and said ever. So therefore, you know, I feel as though if LeBron knows more basketball than us, he's sitting here telling us that Kyrie is a better player than him with the ball in his hands. And I feel as though I rest my case on that one, man.
It says no. The best player. That you could find that on Instagram, like he actually said that, or is that just some
This
dude
is
online saying, "Oh, LeBron said this"?
LeBron posted this on his story. This is somebody else that said it, but then LeBron posted this on his story and he said ever. So, you know, just saying, bro. This is what LeBron said, man. So
Best player with the ball ever seen.
So it's kind of like what the same thing you said. So I'm just like, you know, and then I've heard people say that KD is one of the most skilled players of all time, man.
He's definitely skilled. I'm not gonna take that away, but I don't think he's Curry.
You don't think he's Curry? So you think Steph more skilled than KD? I'm not mad at that. I don't even low key disagree with that or nothing. I'm just saying I don't know, man. Like you can say
So
Steph and LeBron. You can say who else? You can say Shaq and Hakeem. Even though Shaq wasn't like he was more dominant. It's a lot of
right.
players that played against each other that was nice. Larry Bird and Magic.
I feel like I don't think that I would take Kevin Durant only because I feel like Curry could do more per se.
This right here, probably.
Take that how you want.
So you think Steph can do more than KD? I mean, listen, I'm not mad at it, bro. I just, like I said, man, it's a lot of. I just wanted to ask this question because I just feel as though, man, KD and Kyrie, and like I just said, I mean, I've seen people talking about how skilled they were as a duo, so I'm just like, wow, it's crazy. If they the most skilled duo and they played against each other in the finals, that means then they really might be the most skilled matchup that we've seen, bro. And you know, it just shows, man. So you think LeBron, you think Kyrie was the best player on that Cavs team?
I'm gonna have to say no.
Okay.
I feel like it depends on the year, though. 100%, it depends on the year. But I feel like in that finals, I feel like LeBron was definitely a better player than Kyrie. He was definitely a great two, but I don't. He might have been one of the greatest twos besides like KD to Curry.
Okay, no, you know, I was just asking, man. I just, you know, thought it was up for debate, man. That's all.
I feel like it's like LeBron, you can't really outshine LeBron. I feel like
Um,
that's one problem too.
it's hard to, but in the fourth quarters,
It's because it's hard. It's hard to I'm not even like a huge fan of LeBron, but at the same time, it's hard to admit that someone who's LeBron time, great. It's hard to admit that someone is better than him, even if he's like the second, third best player to ever play the game.
yeah, it's just I feel as though it's hard for people to see any other way of looking at it, man. I just think a lot of times, like I think they both was just co-leading the team for real. But I just think I don't know. It just goes to show this really doesn't really have much to do with LeBron James. You know what I mean? I just people was bringing LeBron up, so I'm just like
Right.
I think Kyrie is more skilled than Steph and LeBron. I think that KD is more skilled than LeBron, but Steph is kind of close. It's debatable, but I think that get him the edge though. I'm gonna take these two, and then after that, I probably go Kyrie and Luca. Well, no, as a duo, I would say Kyrie and Luca, but as a matchup, we haven't seen the matchup yet in the finals.
I don't know if I would say that. I feel like you're reaching a little far there with Luca and Kyrie.
Nah, I'm just brainstorming, man. I can't think of nobody else.
Right, but so the reason why I can't get over that hump is they never won a final.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
So I can't get over that hump when we've seen, LeBron or not LeBron, Jordan and Scotty who won, and they're one of the greatest duos to ever do it. So
Yeah,
I don't know. But I can't get over Luca and Kyrie not winning the champ. I can't put them up there with the people who won champs.
yeah, I can respect that.
Like you could say that they're better than some champs, but they're not the greatest of all time, like duos.
Right, 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 right. I can definitely
That's
respect.
one stigma I got with that duo right there.
Yeah, man. But I appreciate you coming up though, man. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up.
Yo, yeah, no. Yeah, that was a great time. Great talk. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. All right, bye.